Everything is a distraction away from the truth. Let me tell you exactly why. I'm going to explain exactly why, right? Think about the last time that you actually tried to focus and you actually tried to better yourself and you actually tried to do something good, right? But it just somehow feels that you always constantly fall right back in the same position that you were at the beginning, right? And it just felt as though all of those weeks or even months of like hard work, it just felt like it doesn't even exist anymore just by one simple mistake, which obviously isn't true, but that's just what it feels like, right? Now let me explain to you. We live in a world where everything now is based on your attention. Your attention is literally a currency now. See, that's what nobody tells you this, right? Nobody talks about this. Attention is literally the new technology. Money doesn't exist anymore, right? Money isn't a thing anymore. The new thing, the new currency it's not Bitcoin, it's not Ethereum. It's actually attention. Because once someone has your attention, they get everything, right? All of these social media platforms, how do you think they get billions of dollars? And their platform is basically free, right? TikTok is free. I could just download TikTok. I don't have to pay money, and I could just use it all day, 24 hours straight. I could just use it, right? It's basically free. But how do they make billions of dollars, right? It's from attention. It's literally all from attention. People use the apps, they use it for their money. TikTok also gets different commissions and whatnot. Instagram is the same thing. And it's crazy to me that people don't actually understand this, that they're literally just being used. They're literally just being used, but for money, right? Or just basically for just upliftment of a single platform. But the crazy thing is, I literally came to the acceptance that the platforms or like the social media, the people who invented the app or whatever, they're not really entirely evil. It's not really their fault. Of course, yes, it is, because they made the app knowing that they're going to attack your attention span. They pay billions of dollars to people in sitcom, to literally all of these technicians and whatnot, and even like basically like brain neurologists and whatnot. They pay them billions of dollars to study the brain and basically give all of the secrets of the brain and how the brain works and how they can make people more addicted to their apps and whatnot, right? But in a sense, they're not entirely wrong, right? It's not really their fault. That's just their company. They just created a business, and then everyone just decided to become addicted to their business, right? And use their business for the wrong things instead of actually taking advantage of it to better their own lives, right? See, all of this is literally all a distraction, literally. That's what I actually realized. See, now this is kind of a rant. Well, the video is kind of a rant, whatever. But I literally experienced this so much. Try go just 7 days without using your phone or without using social media or whatever the case may be, right? Without going on Instagram, without going on WhatsApp, without going on TikTok and all of that. And the crazy thing is, what you would actually realize is that after a few days, or even on the first day, depending on how bad it is for you, but let's just say after like a few days, like 2-3 days, literally you just start feeling an insane pull. It just starts feeling like if you're literally just being pulled towards Instagram or towards whatever the social media is. And you know what's crazy? Your own brain is going to convince you that you actually have to use the app for a good reason. This is where they've literally programmed your mind. They have literally programmed your brain. Literally. Because I remember this. Literally every single time in the past that I would try to do a social media detox within just a few days. But for me, it would be bad. I would literally get it within the first day. Right? That's how bad it is for me. But literally, like within a day or two, let's just say 2 days, right? Because I used to get it within a day, but I used to like kind of surpass, right? But within 2 days, literally, I would just feel an insane magnetic pull that I just have to use Instagram, or I just have to use my phone again. And you know what's crazy? I don't actually have to. All of a sudden, Because back then I didn't really like care. I wasn't really like a business owner and whatnot. But back then, all of a sudden, as soon as I go on a social media detox, all of a sudden my own brain starts thinking of business ideas. My own brain started convincing me that, oh, I should use Instagram. I need to use Instagram. But you know what? I'm going to just use it, but only for the right reason, which was literally just cope, and it was literally just cap. Because within a few hours from the time I go back on it, I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to use it for a good reason. And I'm going to build a business and I this and that and that. And then after a while, you just see all of the unread messages that's been in your inbox within like a day. And the curiosity just builds up. Because like, oh my gosh, I haven't checked my phone within like 2 days. I wonder if 1,000 people message me. And then you just go on the app again and you basically just see like 2 or 3 people text you anyway, right? And that's another thing. Most of the people that you text, they're not actually even your real friends. They kind of just text you just to text you, because they themselves, they're also addicted to social media, literally, right? So they basically just text you just because they're addicted, just like you. Right? You both just text each other just to text each other. But if you actually saw each other in real life, you wouldn't even talk. You wouldn't even have a meaningful conversation. People nowadays don't even go outside, right? I see this all the time. Even I myself would be a victim of doing this sometimes, but not totally, right? But just sometimes. Like, you would go outside and then you would actually be socializing with people, real human beings, and then literally within a few seconds, you would just pull out your phone and then start texting. What was the point of you coming outside? You could have, if you wanted to text, then why not just stay inside and just text the person that you were talking to in real life anyway, right? Why come outside and actually start holding a conversation just to pull out your phone halfway and then text and scroll on TikTok real quick and get quick dopamine? Like, can't you see? You're literally being brainwashed. Watch your friends when they do this, right? I want you to actually conduct this experiment. Just if you have a friend that does this, literally, because if you want to basically see what you look like, just have a friend who actually does the same exact thing. And then go outside, talk to them, have a whole conversation, and then just watch what happens when they pull out their phone. Just literally watch them. They literally look like robots, literally zombies. They just pull out their phone and you're still talking to them, and then they just go into a mindless trance like they're a zombie, and they completely don't even know what you're saying because their brain can't focus on like what you're telling them whilst also thinking and whilst also typing at the same time, right? So it's like they're typing and their brain could only focus on that at the period of time whilst you're also talking to them, and they'll be like, yeah, yup, that's true, yeah, for real. Like, what's the point, right? And with that being said, peace.